Hey guys, so watch this video for Thursday, June 24th here. Um, Pretty narrow range. Look at the daily candle on the SPY. It's that little red dot with a little, by the way, if you heard that, I just tweeted Sunshine State my ass. And that's, if you live in Florida, you know why. Not the Sunshine State lately. But anyway, yeah, pretty good storm going here. So a narrow range on the day. I thought the teamwork in chat was fantastic. Again, I got to give the biggest hat tip to Shauna today. ORPH. Doesn't look like much. It's a crazy looking chart. But Shauna gave the idea when it looked like this. Over 660. It topped out at 660. Here was kind of building. Recent high flyer, extremely decimated. Her idea was over 660. And look what happens. I mean, you gotta love that. People in chat finding those setups that should blast right away. And that's a great example of it. From 660 went to 935. Huge percentage gain. What else do we have? Loop. Wayne called Loop today. 1550. Let's go to 5-minute candles. So I'm sure he discovered the unusual volume. Topped out at the half, kind of flagging. And look at that 1550 break. Goes all the way up over 1820. Another amazing call. I think it was Wayne that also gave us LEDS as a Tokyo. I wrote 1786 for the entry because that's when I got filled, which would be, right about where my cursor is here, right before the high of daybreak. And from there, it went to 1990. So another great call. So there's just a few highlights from today. I ended up looking back. I don't think I had any red trades, but I had a lot of trades today, actually, and just, small gains on a lot of them and then a couple big ones. So it was a pretty nice day. When you look at the SPY daily chart, you got to be proud of the group, right? For rooting out the good ones. So what are we watching for tomorrow? Let's go into it. Wish. I'm putting it back on watch because yesterday, had this, it topped out at 15 here, came back down and then curling back up on nice volume. Yesterday put in a high or lower high below the 15 here, put in a lower high at 1443 and then today 1428. By the way, I suck at trading this one. But I still can't help but think with this volume down here, if we ever get over 15, we might squeeze. And it's kind of setting up cup and handily, if you will. So I do want to keep my eyes on it. DBGI had the big pop yesterday, and today kind of an inside day, but closed near its highs. I'm going to keep that on watch. Remember, you guys know I don't hold overnight. These are all, ideas hoping for an intraday setup tomorrow based on the daily chart, as that's where we always start with the daily chart, right? So FSR, the EV, electric vehicle makers, were pretty hot today. And FSR is forming a nice chart. This is one of them, right? This topped out back here. When I say topped out, I mean the most recent high, 1939, sideways. And then today topped out at 1941. So it's pretty close to kind of a mini breakout area. And again, the EVs are pretty strong. So speaking of EVs, FUV. Topped out recently at 1735 and starting to curl back up. Today topped out at 1593. So another kind of interesting looking EV chart, right? Plug. Back here, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, hit 34.38. Yesterday, 34.13. And today, 34.24. So kind of, again, a little bit of a cup and handle forming and nice volume the last couple days. So we're going to keep our eyes on Plug. BTX had this crazy move back here and then came back down, tried to mount another surge there, and it didn't really happen. But it's gone sideways for several, probably 3 weeks, and now it's starting to curl back up. And so I think this one can move at time. Well, obviously it can move at times. Look at that chart. So I definitely want to keep this one on watch. It's got nice support below now, so we might be off to the races one of these days. We're going to keep that one on watch. Torches. I don't know what to say about it. Had this crazy move back here all the way up to almost 11, and then in 2 days to under 5 on lower volume too. But it's it all the way back down to the 20-day after that crazy move. I don't know what to tell you about the chart, right? It's not like who's winning, right? You say, are Bulls winning? Well, not really. I mean, Bears are probably winning more than the Bulls if you look at the last week's worth of price action, right? It's kind of at the low end of it. So you got more longs underwater and the shorts are kind of winning, right? But it did come down to the 20-day, and you can also just take the mindset that, hey, This was almost 11 bucks 3 days ago, and now it's under 5. You could get a nice snapback bounce. So that's the reason I'm watching. As a day trader, if I can find something that might give a nice snapback bounce, and then catch an A-plus intraday setup, I might make some decent money in the course of 20 minutes or so, right? ALF had this monster move, and today gapped down, putting kind of a quiet, much lower volume inside day. I'd like to see that come down another day or two before I really love it, but I am going to watch it tomorrow for a third day play. VTNR, certainly a strong day today. It's kind of trying to break a little wedge formation there to the upside. So I'm going to keep my eyes on that one. LEDS, I mentioned Wayne's calling that one. It's definitely consolidating here, right? Around the 8-day moving average. It's holding the 20-day and starting to curl back up. If you look at it today, you see that big volume spike, right? So, and it's 15-minute candles. You see another one back here. You see another one back here. So it's really kind of building. And this one, when it does get moving, it really moves. So I want to keep my eyes on that one. This is kind of a sleeper pick here, PROG, but big volume back here a little over a week ago and starting to curl back up. It's got a potential stat catalyst scenario there. ORPH, Sean is great call today. I told you this is a weird daily chart, right? But let's go to 5-minute candles. That's a really, really nice move, and it just kind of quietly tapered lower the rest of the afternoon. So if ORPH can do that on an intraday basis, I'm going to keep it on watch until it stops doing it, right? BLPH, big volume, closing well off its highs, but still that volume might catch some attention tonight as people look at charts. We're going to see if it gives any kind of follow-through setup tomorrow. And then a couple potential gappers, MRIN, and after hours still open for about 15 minutes. But anyway, after hours it's trading at 261 right now. It looks like it was up over 3 at one point, but still set to probably have a nice gap up. So we want to watch that one. And then IGC is trading at $2.19 right now. So MRIN and IGC potential gappers tomorrow. They'll definitely go on our gap playlist in the morning, and we'll find other gappers in the pre-market as well. Let's work together like we've been doing, and I'll see you guys in the chat room in the morning. Have a great night.